Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel. I thought I would pop on today and talk a little bit about the rest of my plans and ideas for March for my paper crafting. Now, on Saturday, you saw my collection obsession and what I want to do with that in March. And I thought also in my regular scrapbooking, I might want to switch things up a little bit. I love the Winter Glow kit. I still have quite a bit of that left, together with the gorgeous paper pack that my dear friend Laura sent me. So I am going to keep that going, but I wanted to bring in a little bit of some lighter colors and different color combinations maybe. So I have here, and I skipped it completely, I have the Happy Home kit from Mercy Tiara Kits, which was the December? Was it the December kit? I think it might have been the December kit. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, I have the main kit, the embellishment kit, the extra paper, and the cardstock add-on. And there had been a little bit of a mix-up with my order, and Tracy and Scott just very, very graciously gave me, because I had not ordered the main kit, but they put that in there because of the little mix-up. It wasn't necessarily at all, but that's just how they roll. They put their heart and soul into everything that they do. Now, you know the kits are paused, but I am still going to be playing away with my kits. But what is not paused, and will likely be back for April, are the pocket card kits. And you know, I did a little bit of a haul of that in January, or maybe even February. I can't remember. The days are all just sort of mixing in together. But this is just perfect because the How to Kill a Kit with Style focus or product for the month of March is journaling cards. So 4x6, 3x4s. I'm including cut aparts in there. So I want to find a way to put this into probably my 6x8 scrapbooking, because I might do a couple of pocket pages, but also maybe to, map some photos, but I definitely want to try and use this pack this month. Now, what else do I have? Let me see here. I have some cards that I have not been able to do because I have got my white cardstock. I was able to find some white cardstock so I can finish some of these fun cards. I have something to do with this and to do with this one, and these are all colored stamped images. And you know I've been enjoying my coloring, and I will do a separate video on my coloring plans for March, because I know a lot of you, thank you so much for your support, have been leaving me comments and have been watching those videos as well. But I know, many of you are here primarily for paper crafting and scrapbooking. So I'll do a separate video on that. But I have this one, and I have this fun little mushroom stamp image. And I think I may do some more because I'm enjoying getting a few cards done, and they're sort of easy to do in the evening. So we're going to get some cards done and probably do a bit of a blitz here with some leftovers from some of my kits, or some of the scraps, and maybe even some of these journaling pages. Now, I've talked about these fun pockets, so I'm going to get ahead with these pockets and do a few months, because I do love them. So you see I have this one that's already made, the pocket, and I just need to do the library card here. So I'm going to try and get those done maybe through the end of the year, and then I'll have them at the ready for my listing. I have this one, and this one I have two of. Oh, I don't know where this other, I do have another one of these, so I'll be doing this one. And then I have this one. So we're going to make a few more of those pockets, and I am going to be doing my listing, and I'll come in every once in a while and show you what I'm doing with that. I want to make a list of my coloring books because I bought a few, and I may have one or two more coming, and then that is going to be my entire collection. And I think I want to make a list because so that I can remember when I got these books and I started my coloring again, and then, you know, maybe every once in a while do a little bit of a list of the pages that I have done in a given month. So I think that might be a fun list to add. So my reading, my coloring, and then of course my about last month and my in the news and my glimmers. I did not do my glimmers for February. It was a little bit of a rough month, but I'm going to get that done. Then I want to do, and I've cut here one piece of my whipped cream cardstock into 2x6, and I want to make some bookmarks because I have a little bit of Happy Mail to send out. So I want to get some bookmarks made. So I've got these at the ready. I showed you, gosh, I didn't bring it back, but I did show you my book stamps and the newer one from Stampin' Up, which is a little bit smaller. So I'm going to do that, and I'll come back. I'm going to be doing maybe, you know, 2 or 3 of these a day. I'm finding, as you can tell, I'm finding all sorts of projects that I can do fairly quickly in the evenings because friend's mom is back in the hospital. She stayed home for 2 days. I'm not going to talk much about it right now because it's a little bit rough, but she's back in the hospital. So I'm getting myself some things here to keep me distracted. Got some photos. We won the Four Nations Cup. Canada won the Four Nations Cup. My Jack. I actually need to remind Joey that he owes me a couple of photos. I don't think he sent me any last week. This will go into, I scrapbooked this once, so I don't remember which album, whether it was Chloe's or Erica, but this one will go into the other album, another one into Joey's. I've got a few more photos to print as well. Now, for my main scrapbooking, as I said, I have the Happy Home Kit. So let's have a look. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Now I have the cardstock add-on. So I have 2 pieces of white cardstock, and this is just white, basil white. It's textured. And basil, the way they do it, it's textured, fairly textured on one side and smooth on the other side. Again, basil, and this is coral. You know I do love my coral, so that is perfect. And I do love that in this kit, it basically is peaches, corals, salmony pinks. There really isn't true pink, and that makes me happy because, you know, that's what I enjoy. So I have coral cardstock. Another one of my favorite colors here, this one. It's called Aqua. Turquoise. It definitely, to me, it's more of a, oh, excuse me, my friends. It's more of a mossy chili green, but it's beautiful. It's one of my, or sage even. It's definitely one of my favorite green colors in the paler greens. And then we have here some craft by Photoplay. I've never had some Photoplay cardstock. I don't know that I even knew they made cardstock. Well, there you go. Okay, so now I'll bring in the embellishments after so that we can just have a look at what is in there. But let's have a look at the paper. Now there's some Echo Park in here. Echo Park Family, Cardabella, Winter Wonderland, and a little bit of Simple Stories Front Porch. So that will go nicely with my 6x8 that I'm doing, my 6x8 paper pad that I'm using in my listing, and my 6x8. So we have this lovely floral, and this could definitely be fussy cut for sure. I could do some fussy cutting with this for sure. And I have two of each, so straight away the B side of this is this lovely peach. And even, you know, these two together go beautifully right off the bat. So we may, let's see here, am I going to keep all of this in? Yeah, let me move all of that over, and I will do this. How about if I do it this way, and then I need to bring this back a little bit so that we can see all of the papers. Hopefully you'll be able to see everything. There we go. I'm going to try that like that. Then this is a little bit more of a dusty rose, so it's more in the pink, and it is from Winter Wonderland with some lovely snowflakes. So I might combine that a little bit with Winter Glow, or just use because the other side of this is this beautiful, beautiful floral. I absolutely love this floral. I definitely want to use this side, and I think I might use this side twice. Echo Park. This could be fussy cut, so I might actually do some fussy cut because I would not use this either as a 1/3, 2/3, or a half and a half. If I use this side, it would definitely be some fussy cut items that I could use as embellishments. But I absolutely love this side as a background, and quite frankly, I think, yeah, look, isn't that beautiful? Yeah, I'm putting those two together because although this is a little bit darker than these flowers, then when you get into these tiny, tiny ones, they match. And I think this looks beautiful together. So I'm going to put those two straight off the bat as sort of some page kits there. Another lovely floral. Now this, you know, I like my patterns a little bit tighter, and this is a little bit spread out for me, but you know what? We could do some punching here, and these could be some fun embellishments if I don't use it in a chunk. And then the other side is this lovely, again, I just love, love, love. This is one of my favorite, sort of burnt orange, the terracotta colors. Oh, excuse me, my friends, I'll be right back. About that, I had a little bit of a runny nose there. Okay, now here we go again. This is Echo Park, and this again would be something to fussy cut. So, you know, depending on what you have, now I know this kit is a couple of months old, but it's still available. Now, if let's say the embellishment kit isn't available and you get the main kit, you have definitely some additional embellishment because Tracy and Scott added a few of these pages, because this again would be a perfect page to fussy cut to get some additional embellishments. And then this gorgeous floral. I love, love, love this. I might use two of these. I really, really, really do like this. All right. This is from Front Porch, and you've seen me use a 6x8 of this in my listing. Love that. And this gorgeous plaid also, which is lovely. And this is Front Porch as well. Now I'm going to see after, I'm going to keep going. Oh my goodness, this floral is just beautiful, isn't it? It's absolutely gorgeous. I love, I definitely, and then the B side is this, and these two go together beautifully. And maybe even, now the coral cardstock here might be a little too bright, but I'm going to put it with it anyway. I'm not sure. I think it might be a little too bright. It is. It is a little too bright, isn't it? Would we put maybe the craft with that? Oh, that might be nice. We'll see. I'm not sure. I'm not going to put any of these with that for yet, but I have some choices. But definitely these two together for sure. And I might bring in a little bit of the rest, but we're putting these two together. Okay. Then this fun little Echo Park again, and these could be embellishments. This is not something that I would tend to use as a page, although I might cut out some of these bookshelves here to do in my listing. And then this side is this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous green, and I love it, and it goes perfectly with this. Yeah, see, those two together are beautiful, and they're both, oh, they're from the same collection, so that definitely does make sense. So I'm going to put those together. This is a beautiful, I love, 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 love this color. Oh, look at how lovely. It's sort of a, it's not mustard, it's not gold, it goes into the orange. It's an absolutely, it's lovely. I don't even know. Shannon, what's this color? What would you call this? Please tell me what you would call this color. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, would I put this with it? No, you see now this I find is maybe a little bit too dark, and it darkens it up a little bit, so I would not. But look at this gorgeous floral with it, or even this one. Both of these would go. I obviously would use only the one, but both of these. So I'm going to leave these together because I don't know which one for sure that I would like to put. I'm leaning, my first thought was this, because it's the A and B side, but I'm kind of thinking I like this better. Yeah, I do. So let me just put those two, but that is absolutely beautiful. You know what, I'm going to leave all three together because I'm really just not sure. Then we have a cut apart. So, and of course that is the focus for How to Kill a Kit with Style. There we go. Then we have this lovely, now this paper I'm going to straight away put with my listing, and I'm going to cut pieces of this, and I am definitely going to use this for my reading lists, or 6x8 pages if I do any of that. So I'm definitely going to keep that for that. Then we have this lovely, now this is more of a mustard, definitely a nice mustard color, a Dijon mustard, and a little bit of a lighter one, and I really do like that, and I think that would go beautifully with this paper. Yeah, and then would I want to bring in a little bit of the pink? I'm wondering, you see, with this, maybe, see, I've already used a little bit of this. This is from Front Porch, and I have used a little bit of this for something I dug into this kit, but this might, the backside is would I? I sort of don't like the pink with the beautiful golden yellow color there, but it does go beautifully with this page and with this one, and this goes well as well. So I do think I'm going to leave it with that for the moment, and then we will see. And there we go. So I've got a few paper kits together. We'll look at those in a minute. Now, is there anything else that I would like to pair? I definitely need to have this sheet. So I love this. I really do love this. Now, do I want any of these? I'm not sure. This, I'm going to use this side. So I think, there we go. And I think, have I already put these together? No, I put a different paper with it, but these definitely go beautifully together. So I think I'm going to put those together. There we go. Is there anything else here that I can put together? Let's bring this out, and let's maybe pair it with that. Yeah, now you see, this pairs beautifully with the peachy pink, the salmony pink, because I find the background being a nice dark brown, when I brought in sort of more of the golden yellows, it just made it all a little bit too dark in my mind. So I think this is lovely. And this pattern to me is a little bit Yeah, I prefer this pattern, which is more of a tone on tone. So we're going to put that together. There we go. And then, let me see, this gorgeous floral with this beautiful page. Yeah, there you go. So you see, I've got a lot of the papers paired up already, which I think is fun. We have quite a few page sheets, and then I can add some cardstock and bits and pieces. But there we go. So let's push this to the side and have a look at how many sort of paper kits. Probably too many for the month, but then I can just keep this one going for April. Dorothy on Scrapbooking Quebec, if you watch her channel, Dorothy has started doing kits for like 2 months. So she did January, February, and just this past few days, she did March and April, and I really, really love that. And I've sort of been doing that, not necessarily purposefully, but just because that is the way it worked out. But I think I might be doing it here more purposely. So these two together, I absolutely love. These two together as well. So that gives another sort of paper kit. Then we have these two, which are beautiful. And, you know, I can always use the other side also, depending on what we have going. So that is 3 sort of paper kits. Love this one. 4 paper kits. And again, I'm not sure, but definitely the golden yellow and the floral for sure. Now, are you seeing most of this or not? I'm not sure. I'm hoping. I think so. So that. And then we have these two, which are beautiful, beautiful together as well. And then what did I do here? Yeah, you see here again, I put 3. Not sure which one, but I'm really, really leaning towards this one. And then we'll have to see. I could go into my stash and get some cardstock, or maybe even one of the Simple Stories textured cardstock, or my Bella Boulevard Besties and a cardstock. We'll see. But I'm going to leave these 3 together for now. There we go. And these 2, which are beautiful. And these 2. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pairings. I think that's more than I've done in quite a while, and that makes me quite happy. So we have 8 pairings, and it's very different to Winter Glow, and it's different to my Jen Hatfield collection, Obsession, as well. So I think it gives me a nice rounded out bunch of supplies for the next couple of months. Now let's look at the embellishments that came with the kit. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is the add-on. So here you go. I have a little bit of a scrap here. So we have the full sticker sheet here, which is lovely. They're very homey. So this will be nice for sort of my listing about last month, my reading, that kind of thing. I think this will be nice for some home scrapbooking. The beautiful confetti mix, or the sequins, which are gorgeous, gorgeous colors. Then we have the acrylic. Oh, no, these are not acrylic. There you go. These are wax seals on which they put a little bit of gold, and look at that. Made them sticky back. That is awesome. Now, I have a feeling that probably over on my desk I have the acrylic that I forgot to bring here. Hang on. There you go. This lovely acrylic that says home. And that was with the main kit, I'm pretty sure. I may be getting this a little bit wrong, but I don't think so. Frames and tags. You know I'm not all that big on ephemera and die cut pieces except for florals. But if I do get them in a kit, I'm always happy when they're the frames and tags because I do find these more usable. You know I like my dimensions, so flat embellishing is not always the best, although now that I'm doing my 6x8, of course, on my listing, they have refound maybe some pride of place. And then these lovely coral foam alpha stickers from Simple Stories, and I do have another set of these in my stash that, or partial set of these. So there you go. And then in the add-on, another set of alphas, and these are black, so that's gorgeous, and they're puffy. Love, and there's tons here. They're thickers. Forever Fields, I think that was a Maggie Holmes collection. There's tons and tons. It's like there's two sheets. Oh, that's great. Lots of E's and A's. It's like 2 full sheets. That's quite good. Some lovely puffy stickers. I do love my puffy stickers from Echo Park. Again, the same as the stickers. And 2 washies. Now, you know I sort of divorced my washi a while ago, but I have been using it a little bit in my listing. And this is very, very pretty. I believe everybody got different ones. But this is quite pretty. So I might use this in my 6x8 or more in my listing. We'll see if I get a chance to use that. So there you go, my sort of plans for March. We'll see how much I get done. Now don't forget, of course, it is also 30 Days of Sketches Series 17. So the majority, if not all, of the 12x12 scrapbooking that I will be doing will be using one of the sketches. The Sketch Sunday crew, we are playing along with 30 Days of Sketches all month. I have a couple of series that I do enjoy doing. I missed Stamped and Stencil Savvy this month, but I really do hope to get my Rainbow Crush done. Mad About Mini Paper Pads, May I Scrap Lift You, Christmas in March. I really do hope that I will be able to get all of those done. And we'll see on the 3rd Sunday if I do Stretch the Sketch or just the 30-day sketches. We'll see. But those are my thoughts and ideas for March, other than my collection obsession. So what are you up to, my friends, in March? What have you selected? Are you using a collection, a kit? Have you got your photos selected? So let me know what your ideas and thoughts are for your scrap space in March. And I will see you back here very, very soon. Bye for now.